getting ready to go 8 laps with the USCS. Let me give you the lineup as I have it printed. We might have some drivers running a little bit tardy to class. On the pole, the 83 in the top spot. Out of Largo, Florida, Bob All. Outside row 1 is from Canton, Georgia, the 70 of Eric Gunderson. Then it's going to be Gulfport, Mississippi's Brandon Blendon. Inside row 2 in the 88. Beside him, Miller Time. And down there in turn 1, it's going to be Miller's Thrillers out of Vancleave, Mississippi with Michael Miller. The Bartlett Bullet, your USCS points leader, and 2022 National Sprint Car Hall of Fame inductee, Terry Gray out of Bartlett, Tennessee. He's going to be inside row 3 beside him. Out of Greenbrier, Arkansas in the 14, Mr. Jordan Mallett. And second place in points, the possibility to get a lot of passing points, out of Ripley, Mississippi in the 28, it's going to be the Ripley Rooster, Jeff Willingham. There goes Terry Gray. There goes Jeff Willingham. Now, even though these cars just hot lap, they're still going to have to make sure they get all the temperatures and everything just right in those cars before they drop the green flag. Now, I harp on staying away from the fence. If these cars happen to get airborne, it's going to be a possibility of a whole new meeting to meet the drivers, because I've seen these cars before at other tracks go over the fence and into the stands. So please, keep your eyes open to what's going on around you, because I don't want you to meet the drivers up close and personal that way. Coming now to turn 4, green flag in the air. And it's going to be Bob Auld in the 83 on the high side. But look out, Michael Miller says it's Miller time, baby, as he's got the 4 out front. Michael Miller showing the way. Second place is going to be Jordan Mallett, Brandon Blendon, Terry Gray, and then it's going to be the 83 of Bob Auld, your pole sitter. Ripley Rooster tail end of the field. Now he's trying to log in some passing points. Passing points help set the field. Michael Miller, 2 on the board, holding the lead over Jordan Mallett, Brandon Blendon, and 4th place, USCS points leader, Terry Gray. Jeff Willingham in 5th. 3 down, 5 to go here at Southern Raceway. Michael Miller on the point. Then it's going to be Jordan Mallett. Mallett hanging tough in that machine. Mallett in the 14 out of Arkansas. He's hunting like he's hunting for a Razorback as he's trying to close in on the 4M of Michael Miller. Miller showing the way. Then it's going to be Jordan Mallett. The Bartlett Bullet, Terry Gray up to 3rd. Then it's going to be Brandon Blendon in 4th. And the Ripley Rooster, Jeff Willingham in 5th. We've got 3 to go this time by. It is a breakaway, and Mallett takes the lead from Michael Miller. Terry Gray digging hard from 3rd. Then it's Brandon Blendon and Jeff Willingham, but out front, Jordan Mallett, your leader. Mallett takes the lead on lap 5. We've got the white flag flying, and oh, look at Jordan Mallett. He is setting sail to the checkered flag. Your winner, Jordan Mallett, followed by the 4 of Michael Miller. Terry Gray crosses the line 3rd. Brandon Blendon 5th. Then it's going to be Jeff Willingham in the 28 and Bob Auld in the 83. Getting ready for heat race number 2. We've got a trio of drivers from Jacksonville, Florida. We got a trio of Jacksonville drivers and 1 driver all the way from jolly old England. Hope he drank tea at tea time today. Your pole setter is going to be the 99. That's going to be Tanner Weatherspoon out of Jacksonville, Florida. Beside him, front row, it's an all Jacksonville front row with the 43 of Terry Weatherspoon. Inside row 2 out of Gulfport, Mississippi, the 56 of Jeff Smith. And beside him in the 197 out of Rothwell, North Hampshire, England, that's going to be Ryan Harrison. Last time Ryan raced here with us in Milton, he was very excited. He went to the Straightaway Cafe and he got a sausage on a stick. Jake's looking at me like I lost my mind. Here in America, we call it a corn dog. A.J. Maddox inside row 3 in the 3A. Beside him in the 83R out of Jacksonville, Mark Ruel Jr. And tail end of the field in the 52, Milton's very own Jacob Myers. Looks like they're getting the cars pushed. Trying to get the cars in place. As we've got a car needing a push. Here we go. There's the 52 of Jacob Myers. Big round of applause for the local driver. He's going to want to play with his 700 horsepower motor against these guys on the national tour. Tanner Weatherspoon in the 99. Terry Weatherspoon in the 43. That is your front row. Now, you see the gentleman walking out, checking with the drivers. He gets the fun job if we ever have a restart because he's going to put a cone out there. These drivers can't pass before that cone or they get in trouble with the ladies up here in the tower. And you don't want to make them mad. Didn't say you were mean, just saying they had to follow the rules. They do say it with a smile. Green flag in the air. Tanner Weatherspoon on the inside, on the high side. Terry Weatherspoon. Oh, look out. We've got a calamity, turn 1. We're getting ready to go 8 laps. Excuse me, Harrison dropped into the 3rd spot. It's going to move Smith up. Green flag in the air. There goes Tanner Weatherspoon. Ryan Harrison falling in line in 2nd. Now he's falling back. I believe that's going to be Jeff Smith making a move all the way to the front. 82, Mark Ruel Jr. in the 83, my mistake. There goes Harrison up to 2nd. Weatherspoon might be having some trouble after that contact with issues he didn't know. There goes the 3 car of A.J. Maddox in 4th. 5th spot, that's going to be the 56 of Jeff Smith and Jacob Myers, tail end of the field. We got 3 on the board, and your leader is the 82. That's going to be Mark Ruel Jr. As he circles around, Ryan Harrison running 2nd. 3rd spot, that's going to be the number 3 of A.J. Maddox. 4th place, Tanner Weatherspoon. In the 5th spot, the 56 of Jeff Smith, followed by the 52 of Jacob Myers. Just past halfway. 5 down, 3 to go. They are eating up the dirt here at Southern Raceway. Jacob Myers back on the gas off turn 4. Here comes your leader. That's the 83, Mark Ruel Jr. Ryan Harrison. Then it's going to be the 3 of A.J. Maddox, followed by the 4th place car of Tanner Weatherspoon. In the 5th spot, it's going to be the 56 of Jeff Smith. Checkered flag, white flag. Now coming to a checkered flag. Here comes your leader and winner. That's going to be the 83 Mark Ruel Jr. Ryan Harrison coming across the line in second. Then it's going to be A.J. Maddox in the 3, Tanner Weatherspoon in the 99, and Jeff Smith in the 56. Michael Miller on the point beside him. Mark Ruel Jr. in the 83. Terry Gray and the 14 of Jordon Mallett, row 2. Row 3, it's going to be A.J. Maddox and Ryan Harrison. Get ready to rock and roll, folks. These 6 laps are going to go so fast, if you blink, you'll miss a lot. Michael Miller in the 4M, leads him into the starting box. He drops the hammer. Green flag in the air going right with him. Mark Ruel Jr. A.J. Maddox up to the 3rd spot. Terry Gray 4th, but he's feeling the heat from Ryan Harrison in the 5th spot. In the 197, out front, coming off turn 4. Michael Miller, Mark Ruel Jr. Then it's going to be the 14 of Jordan Mallett. Then it's going to be Ryan Harrison. There's the 3 machine making a move, A.J. Maddox. Terry Gray has dropped back to the 6th spot. Gray now up to 5th as he gets around Harrison. We've got 2 on the board. Michael Miller wants it to be Miller time in victory lane as he's halfway, 3 down, 3 to go. Mark Ruel Jr. running 2nd. In the 3rd spot, that's going to be the 14 of Jordan Mallett, followed by the 3 of A.J. Maddox. Then it's going to be Terry Gray. We've got 2 to go. And Ryan Harrison, the driver out of England, in the 6th spot. Michael Miller feeling the heat from Mark Ruel Jr. going into 3, coming off 4. Miller takes the white flag last lap. Michael Miller, Mark Ruel Jr. 1 and 2. Michael Miller, part of Miller's Thrillers out of Vancleave, Mississippi, still has the lead going into 3, coming off turn 4. It's Miller time. Michael Miller, your winner. I will tell you, folks, this looks awesome, but this is not easy. Even though the track is as wide as it is, any contact between these cars could be catastrophic. You have to really have great car control to do a 4-wide salute. Fans, it's now your time. They're coming off turn 3 into turn 4. On your feet. Let them hear you take your photos. The USCS 4-wide salute. When we get to the flag stand, Michael Miller's going to get that flag on a stick, telling him 1 to go. The Peruvian outlaw Mark Ruel Jr. out of Jacksonville, Florida, beside him. Jordon Mallett, A.J. Maddox make up row 2. Your national points leader Terry Gray and England's Ryan Harrison make up row 3. Jeff Willingham 2nd in points and Brandon Blenden row 4. Tanner Weatherspoon, Jacob Myers row 5. Jeff Smith, Bob Auld, Terry Weatherspoon, and Eric Gunderson round out the field. As we get ready, they are gone, and we are racing. Michael Miller, he's on the happy button down into turn 1. As he comes off turn 1, the Peruvian outlaw, Mark Ruel Jr. peeking to his inside. Miller to the inside, Ruel to the outside. Then it's going to be Ryan Harrison battling for 3rd. He gets the drop on the 3 car of A.J. Maddox. In the 5th spot, he's not in 5th anymore. He's working his way through the field. A.J. Maddox out of Tampa. Michael Miller. Then it's going to be Mark Ruel Jr. Followed by Ryan Harrison. A.J. Maddox. And the 3. A.J. Maddox and Jordon Mallett ahead of him. I apologize. 3 on the board, 4 this time by Michael Miller, Mark Ruel Jr., and Ryan Harrison. 1, 2, and 3. Harrison's got company with the cars of Jordon Mallett, the Jet, and A.J. Maddox lining up right behind him as everybody's trying to catch Miller Thriller. 5 on the board, 25 to go. Michael Miller making quick work of the field as he is closing in on the back of the field and the 83 of Bob All to lap down. There goes Mark Ruel Jr. Here comes Jordon Mallett, the Jet, up to third as he's doing battle with Ryan Harrison. Harrison trying to keep ahead, but Harrison falling further back. Fifth spot is going to be A.J. Maddox. Out front, Michael Miller, followed by Mark Ruel Jr. Those cars very close. Got one going off already. Out front, Michael Miller puts another car a lap down. That's going to be the 52. Jacob Meyer going a lap down, getting ready to come to a third of the way through. 10 on the board, 20 to go. Michael Miller. Then it's going to be Mark Ruel Jr., Jordon Mallett, Ryan Harrison in the 4th spot. Then it's going to be A.J. Maddox in 5th. As we've got a big breakaway, Terry Gray moving up to the 6th spot in the 10. And there's Brandon Blenden behind him. Tanner Weatherspoon. Then it's the 58 machine. That's going to be in the 58. Excuse me, 56 of Jeff Smith. Sorry about that, misread the number. 12 on the board, make it 13 now. 17 to go. Michael Miller, he's getting the vortex working, and he is off and running away from the Peruvian Outlaw, Mark Ruel Jr. Miller, he's wanting to make it Miller time early. He's led since the drop of the hammer. We're approaching halfway. This time by for fans of Miller's Thriller. Halfway. Michael Miller showing the way. Mark Ruel Jr. running second. Then it's going to be Jordon Mallett, the Jet, Ryan Harrison, and then it's going to be the 14 of A.J. Maddox, followed by Terry Gray and Brandon Blenden, your top 7. Miller's Thrillers, folks, are getting ready to crack one open in victory lane as Michael Miller is closing in on the 43 of Terry Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon's got company coming. Mark Ruel Jr. in the 2nd place machine. Jordon Mallett, the Jet, running 3rd. Then it's going to be Ryan Harrison, followed by A.J. Maddox, your top 5. 18 on the board. Getting close to 2/3 of the way through the feature. USCS here in Milton, Florida. Thank you for tuning in on Just Dirt Productions. Michael Miller, he is picking them up, putting them down, and putting cars a lap down, as he is now closing in on the 28 machine. That's going to be Jeff Willingham, the Ripley Rooster, out of Ripley, Mississippi. 20 on the board. Now let's make it 21. Mark Ruel Jr. had to get on the binders as he almost collected a car that belongs to Bob Alt out of Largo, Florida. Not what Ruel wanted to have happen, as that opened the door for the Jet, Jordon Mallett, to close in from 3rd. 8 laps to go. 8 laps to go, and here comes Michael Miller as he is now closing in on the 99 machine. That's going to be Tanner Weatherspoon out of Jacksonville. 23 on the board. We're getting ready to count them down. 5 to go. Well, make it 6. 5 to go next time by. 5 to go next time by for Michael Miller, as he is closing in on Tanner Weatherspoon. 5 to go this time by. It's been an exciting race, a record pace too. Out front, Michael Miller. He's all over the happy button in that 4M. And he is now trying to close in on the 99. Mark Ruel Jr. running second. Then it's going to be the Jet Jordon Mallett running third, followed by Ryan Harrison. And then it's going to be A.J. Maddox and Terry Gray, your top 6. 3 laps to go. 2 laps to go this time by for the number 4M. Lost him there for a second. There he is. There goes Michael Miller. 2 to go. Michael Miller, he's in a pack of cars. Now he's getting out of the mess as he runs away. Oh, Michael Miller got kissed on the back end by Mark Ruel Jr. Miller saves it. Ruel backs off. White flag in the air, last lap. What's going to happen at 3 and 4 this time? Miller hard on the gas, and he comes off 4. It's Miller time in Milton. Mark Ruel Jr. coming home second. I'm sorry. Make that the Jet Jordon Mallett, then Mark Ruel Jr. Mark Ruel Jr. might have done a little damage to that car. Ryan Harrison out of England finishes 4th. 5th is going to go to A.J. Maddox. And the 6th spot, it's going to be the Bartlett Bullet, Terry Gray, as he adds to his points lead. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, give him just a moment to get unbuckled. Got to get out of that car. It's a tight fit. Street stock, you need to be lined up at stop and go. Your feature is up next. Getting ready. It's going to be the K&N Filters Victory Lane. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to put your hands together for tonight's feature winner, Michael Miller. Miller time in Milton. Michael Miller, a veteran here at Southern Raceway, and if I remember correctly, this is his first visit here to Victory Lane in a sprint car. So congratulations to the driver out of Vancleave, Mississippi.
Not a single caution. 30 laps caution.
Are we by ourselves forever without mommy?
He's got to get that Hoosier neck band on, the hat on. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. K&N Filters victory lane for the driver out of Vancleave, Mississippi, Michael Miller.
Where's Mommy? Where's Mommy? Mommy? We want that one. We should be with you. Mommy!
Michael's like, can y'all get this sign out of my way? All you, Mr. Tom. Thought Mr. Tom was going to be interviewing Michael. I guess Michael's a little microphone shy. Street stock, big feature now. We've got the bounty hunter out here. Well, now I just heard the microphone come to life.
Test. There we go. Come on. Yeah, right here will work, Mike. What a job, man. Hey, you had some pressure out there at the end.
Man, I did, and I thought it was 83 the whole time, but I think it was the 14 was coming. So the hats off to the guy, you changing, and guys out here working on all this dirt and reshaping it, because I'm telling you, I don't know that I've ever been able to run into 3 so hard and run through the middle to the top and actually not have to commit to the bottom so much. So thank all the fans coming out. I know we had a rough night last night, had a monsoon. I thought I was going to swim for it for 1 second, but man, a special thanks. I had a couple new sponsors come on this year. Triple B, D&H Enterprise were actually here. This is their first night coming with me, and I think they've had a good time. And Dakota Farms has come on board, and I'm driving a late model for Dakota Trucking a little bit and partner with Dakota Farms, and it's a whole new world in the crate late model world. So I need to get over here and try something over here.
Oh, heck yeah, you got a crate late model. Good. Oh.
I'm trying. It's about 3 nights in, and we're struggling a little bit, but it's something new to me. I feel like I can drive decent, so they've given me a good opportunity to try it.
Good deal. Glad to have you. How long have you been coming to Southern? It's been a while.
Man, I actually probably went through a couple different owners on this place, but some of my first mini sprint races were right here, back to back to back, and crash a car, and crash a car, and crash a car. And I'm definitely not a naturally gifted driver. It's taken a lot of crash cars to figure it out.
Hey, you couldn't tell it tonight. I'm telling you, that was awesome performance.
I tell you what, I kept taking a deep breath and kept going, okay, breathe, hit your mark, hit your mark, hit your mark. You got to move around, because I could hear something. I don't know if it's me on this hard ground echoing back up, but we moved around and made adjustments, and I thought I seen a nose one time, and moved lanes again and lost the nose and thought, okay, I got to get buried up in these lap cars and try to hide myself a little bit, but I don't think I was hiding too good.
Well, I'll let you know, on lap 28 to 83 got right to your bumper. When he did, good racer. He got out, and when he did, the 14 was right there with him, so they was right there.
Yeah, so that tells you right there in this field of cars, you got to run and run and run as hard as you can. Lap 1 as hard as lap 30.
Hey, great guy. Hey, we always call him Miller Thrillers, the Beer Garden Thriller. He is the man, Mike Miller. Thank you, everybody.